Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever. And we're looking to start with at something fun and exciting, which we introduced at the end of the last episode, but we never actually saw in action, and that's this lovely little Docklands Light Railway modded multiple train unit. I'm going to put the game on pause for a moment while I carry on yabbering. Lovely little train, and although it's not terribly fast, 62 miles an hour I think is the highest top speed, and only 18 passengers per unit, it does, as I've sort of proven off camera in sort of play-ons if you will, it does actually start making money on this route, which is the southern extension to our southern loop, which I had trains on this long curved route to these two towns here at the southern edge of the map. Trains never used to make money, so I replaced them with the bus replacement service. But once these little units came in, they're not terribly expensive. They cost 200 a year to run, so that's nice and cheap. So they do actually, over a little bit of time, actually make money. Now, while that's a lovely little train to see, unfortunately, as I said, I've been playing on in the game, following on from the regeneration of Fakenham, which was the focus of the last episode, introducing a separate platform here on the station to get the express, the Fakenham to Wisbech Junction Express, on separate tracks to the main Southern Loop trains, in a desperate attempt to make it faster across the length of the route and hopefully bring profit. But what I've discovered on continuing to play through is it doesn't. This is a very difficult route to make money on, and they always make pretty much 2 million plus loss every year, which is okay because I'm making enough money on many of my other routes to cover that, but it just doesn't work. And these lovely HST trains, as good looking and sexy as they are, they're not terribly well powered, so they take a while to accelerate. And this particular route, well, it's showing a lot of track as it's doing here with the loop. And it also has to contend with this rather busy junction here at Guisborough, the intersection, which is where everything switches over tracks pretty much, the loop and the express, and there's also this cargo train which comes in from whatever it is there, a sawmill I think, to deliver cargo up there to Banbury. So the express slows down, waits for signals, basically has an interrupted journey, which means delivery of passengers is slower, the time taken is longer, and the profit, well, it doesn't exist. So it just doesn't make money really. So I'm tempted to throw the route away, but having built so much extra track for it in recent episodes, I thought one last ditch attempt to at least reduce the losses. So what I'm going to do is improve this junction here, this intersection, by taking away this switch for the cargo route, and have the cargo route, like this single point to point for Guisborough, go underneath the passenger lines. So rather than cutting across here, it will actually go underneath and join up with the cargo route there. And I'll probably add in some extra track again to separate out the express from the loop. So as you can see here, I've only got 3 tracks, whereas ideally I should have 4. So in fact it stops there. So if I just put that in just for a second, because the route I think we're going to take underneath this will actually cut across here. So I don't want to sort of have a tunnel coming in too close to this track. It doesn't give me, doesn't give me room to extend the passenger track space, as it were. Okay, let's get on with it. Enough yabbering. Right, so what we're doing is taking away this lovely switching network here. I really like this junction, it worked. trains waited, trains carried across, and everything was fine and dandy, but unfortunately it gets in the way of the express, and that's my concern at the moment. The express should be an express, it shouldn't have to slow down for cargo trains. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to have one line going off here, which is the route to how fast can we get that going? 70? That'll do. Which is the route going off to Banbury, and we'll have another route coming in down here somewhere, which is the we won't actually need that diamond junction there. No, we won't need the diamond junction in there, so I can get rid of that. That's nice, isn't it? So the Guisborough cargo route, I'll just carry on going down there, and the Banbury Thatcham route will go out that side and come back this side, so there's no need for a switch over on those tracks, so I can have that coming in down there and have you going reasonably fast. Now, can I get you, oops, don't want to miss it. Okay. And I did miss it. Alright, so there we are. We don't want collisions with the tunnel space there. We're losing speed. 70, 76. Well, that'll have to do. Well, he's coming back in to collect more cargoes. Now, I'd imagine you need more speed going out to deliver than you do coming back to collect, to pick up. Alright, now the problem here we've got is that if I try and tunnel along here, the game won't let me because there's only one depth of tunnel. So if I try and tunnel here, which would be nice and simple, so I can go straight across to there, it won't let me because it will clash with that. Whereas, which is rather annoying because I'd got used to. I played City Sky. No, it wasn't. It was Cities in Motion, I think. Yeah, one of them. I think it was Cities in Motion 2, where you could have multiple levels underground. So you could have a sort of deep underground metro route, and you could have a sort of close to the surface train route, having to go underground briefly. Right, now what I want these to do is meet up at some point. That's losing too much speed, so we won't do that. Okay, now the question is, how much space do I need to create a tunnel? 60, oh, that's not too bad. If we stretch that out a bit more. I'm just wondering how much of this track I'm going to have to delete and relay because I can't get my tunnel in the place I want it. Okay, you snapped. I think you... There you are, definitely. Right, which makes it easier to get the tunnel under. So we need to get the tunnel under here so it then joins up with that track. Now that's just getting in the way, so I need to delete this gubbins as well. Do I need to... I'll delete it all. I've got money to burn, I've still got 33 million. Is that going to be enough? Right. Now, I need to take you, in the words of the mighty Jam, you're going underground. Gotcha! No, not quite. Right, this is going to be the fight, isn't it? To get you down. And I don't want you snapping. Actually, if I get you in a tunnel there, I don't need to draw the whole thing at once, do I? I can then bring you out, because I mean, yeah, I mean, it manages to catch on, to click on to underground rail. Can I? Oh, it does join up. Excellent. Well, it only goes down to 84, which isn't a bad speed actually. I can live with that, I think. Ooh, this. Oh, that was kind of easy, wasn't it? I always worry when things actually work first time. Right, okay. So there you are. Right, so that is the new. Let's just check for the lines. Yeah, so that's the new Banbury Thatcham goods route. That's a little divergence there, but it doesn't interfere too much with the Guisborough route, and it certainly doesn't interfere with the loop and the express lines. Oh, that's good. Okay, now we will need a little bit of switching here to take account of. Yeah, you're not coming in anymore, so that lamp is unnecessary. Which one shall we slow down? I think so. This is the Guisborough line. So if we have you stopped there, do we need one there? I'm not sure if we do, to be honest. I'll put one anyway. Why would we want one there? Oh, because so we know that if this train has gone in, it's gone past that, so this train can then follow on. Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Right, and likewise here, we'll have just a stop there. Again, just to sort of space the trains out to allow them to travel into the different sections of track as soon as the previous train has gone far enough, give them a safe distance. So we'll put you there, and we'll have a release on there, as we call them. Okay. I suppose there's a minor risk that we might have two trains coming back or going out at the same time, so let's put a sort of section blocking signal in here as well. Okay, that's good. I think that's okay. Oh, I think there is only one train on the Guisborough route because it's a short route and it just doesn't have enough goods to deliver to warrant more than one train. So again, we'll just split this up. Little signal going into the tunnel, and likewise here. Oh, where is it? It's there. Yeah, likewise there. Right, that will work, I think. Okay, so that sorts out the switching issue we've got here for the express. Now, can I add in a fourth line here? So what have we got? So, yeah, you see what we've got further down here. I mean, at both of the extreme ends of the line, we've got the loop and the express on totally separate tracks, but I've allowed them to share a fair chunk of the journey on the same track. Am I going to stop? I think I might stop that entirely. So if we make this 4-track all the way through, ooh, can I get under that? This is going to be fun. Right, can I get under that bridge? Can I lay another track? No, it won't let me do. Actually, that's a redundant piece of track anyway. That's an historical viaduct. So it's nice to have it in the landscape, though, isn't it? You like these sort of these are the history of our transport network. Okay. Can I swing it so that we've got 4 tracks? Can I put 2 tracks through there? Actually, the trouble is, let's get these trains out of the way. I don't want. One of the reasons I'm leaving it in pause is because at the turn of the year we do get a fair number of new vehicles arriving, and I don't want them distracting me, so I'd be tempted to put them into vehicle replacement plans because 1 or 2 of them are really useful. So how much of this can I wipe out? I need to wipe out. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to have that joining that, that not joining with that because it doesn't snap properly. Oh, look at, yeah, then, oh dear, yes. Okay, so that's it, snap to that side. Good. Okay. I'm going to spend all this money and lay all this track, and I will still find that that express route is going to be perennially unprofitable. Okay, now can I get these two under that bridge? That looks a bit, I'm not sure I'll get two tracks at that spacing. At that spacing, can I do that? Yes. Right, now all I've got to hope is that we can line them up. It doesn't like that because of that embankment now. Can I wear away the embankment here? You shouldn't really be doing this, of course. This is kind of cheating, to my mind. Which works best if you're playing the game with the no cost mod in place, where you can just totally sandbox the game, as it were. Right, is that enough? No, because of course the bridge is higher. Actually, can I do... Oh, I wonder... Let's delete those two. I wonder if I can force it under there. Don't want it to go up. If we take it down, it's not going to like it at all. Oh, this is a pain in the proverbial, isn't it? Right, so how are we going to deal with that? Can I... Whoops, that's the wrong option. Can I smooth this at all? The answer is probably going to be no. Okay, actually, can I take it down a touch? Is that working? I can't see. I'm smoothing. I need the down. That's it. Oh, that's down. Ow! Oh, all these are sensitive, aren't they? Right, let's smooth that back. Will that be sufficient? I'm not very good at these this terraforming malarkey, as you could see quite clearly there. It's obviously we're losing speed there quite dramatically. Okay, let's try that. Ooh, that is so close. Yes, I'm not trying to build something there, I'm trying to move that out. Okay. No! Oh! Right, now that has actually brought that down a little bit. Can I? still doesn't want to do 2 tracks there. Am I going to have to concede defeat and delete this lovely old viaduct? It looks like I'm going to have to. Right, one last attempt. What are you doing? I don't know what it's doing there. Right. It really doesn't want to play ball, does it? Actually, that's gone through fine. So... No! I could get it through there, but that's... am I going to have to do that? That is really a bit naff. That is losing speed a lot, isn't it? Oh, that is losing a lot of speed. Ouch. Oh well. 46! I don't think so. Oh dear me, no. How much of that can I... I'm losing a lot of track here. I'm not happy with that. Oh darn it, no, I'm sorry. Actually that kind of works. I know places which have bridges that just stop in the middle of the air like that. I used to live in a town called Reading. I think they've finished it now, but for many years, many years, there was it was actually road. There was a sort of ring road or something which they planned, tried to put in place, and never finished. They got sort of halfway across, and then just stopped. So the road stopped. So you'd be carrying along this road, and a roundabout would be there, and you'd either go one way to the town centre, or 100 yards in off one exit and find yourself in mid-air, going nowhere. Well, yeah, you would. Well, yes, the road would stop. You wouldn't actually come off the end. Obviously, that'd be silly and dangerous. Okay, so just tidying up some of these junctions so I can get track going along there. Is that working? It is. Oh, that wasn't very clever. Okay, that's our bridge. I'm sure in reality, having trains travel like this is just plain silly in terms of the whole engineering of these routes and the physics of train travel. It really wouldn't work at all. Okay, so we've got 4 lanes there, which is good. And coming into Guisborough here. Right, so yeah, we need to get rid of the switching stuff. Oh, that was a lot. I probably didn't need to do that. But I have now. Let's take the whole lot out. It's only money after all. Okay, that's you and you. go. And you. Join up there. Right, so we've got to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. Now I think the switching there is actually because of waypoints I've put in here. So where is that? So there's the waypoint before Guisborough. So why does it want to switch over there? I think I'm going to have to let that train pass. Okay. And we want to get rid of that. Actually, no, we don't really, do we? If we keep that in there, that's fine, because the rest of the route, it's actually what can. Yes, if we get rid of that waypoint, what happens? That's better. Okay, so how does the right? So what we could do is have these loop trains going around the central tracks there. So why is so what we need to do, I think, if we put a waypoint in here, there's probably other switches further down the line which are going to get in the way, but if we put a waypoint in there. So this is the clockwise loop, and after, let's get rid of that. Right, so that works. And the southern loop anti-clockwise. Right, if we get rid of number 7 there. Okay, that doesn't quite work. You see it's coming. It's three tracks there, so we need it to switch over. I could maybe I will make that 4-lane as well. I dare say we'll have similar problems. So we need to add. Where's that? There it is. Gotcha. Right, that looks a lot better. So we've got the express. Oh, and why is that? Well, that's going there. We don't want it to do that. What we want it to do after Guisborough. And if I stick is there a signal here? Can I stick a waypoint in there? That will do instead. Okay. That's the job. Okay, so the loop's going around the centre, the express is on the outside. Right, there's going to be some pinch points here still. I may have to deal with those in future, but for the moment it's all looking quite good. Yeah, we may need to make this this end, the between Guisborough and the Teignmouth Fakenham turns, we may need to make that 4-lane as well, but that will do for now. Okay, and the other thing I'm going to do here is where's my, have I got any trains on this route? On the express? They must be here somewhere. Where the heck have they gone? 1, 2 and 3. So there you are. Okay. Right. Lovely and I really wanted these trains in the game, but they're just, apart from looking historically fine, I mean, for me, they're nostalgia. Well, as I said last time, we actually, I think, still run these trains, so obviously in different colours. For me, they're fabulous nostalgia, but they just don't cut the mustard, I'm afraid, in terms of delivering a service. So what I'm going to do, and although I've kind of named this series England-ish, I've actually adopted or put into game a number of mods for vehicles and indeed stations and stuff that don't fit in Europe, let alone England at all. And I've seen on the forums and in other Let's Plays a lot of love for the Metroliner. Now, I'm not actually running the American DLC here, but I have installed, as you can see, these variants, repaints, these modded versions of them. Now, the point about them is they're a little bit slower than the 125, but certainly faster than other mainline trains I've got. They carry not quite as many. I've got rid of it. Where's my train? There it is. 57. Oh, they actually carry a few more. 72 or 108 passengers. But they're actually a little bit cheaper than the 1 million plus that I'm paying per year for the 125. So I will save on costs, and hopefully with this new bit of routing I'll start making less losses, losing less money. It might be even eventually turning a profit. Unfortunately, these cars run out in 1990, which is 2 years away, so, well, actually less than that, so I've got to get them in game now before they become unavailable. So which one should we use? The Phase 2, which is the slightly more recent variant. Yeah, it's the same cost. The reason I've not used them so far is they are actually very expensive to buy, although their running costs in general terms aren't too bad. So yeah, we'll use that. So we'll make that then our replacement vehicle for those. Now these trains on this line, I need to get rid of that. So you don't want 2 trains, that would be silly. Right, I'm looking for these trains. Okay, so how long do those trains last? Actually, I should have checked that, shouldn't I? So they run for 45 years, so 22. These trains aren't going to be replaced anytime soon. I want to get them replaced immediately, so what we're going to do is we're going to retire these 125s early. Now where's the best place to... Oh, I'm at Wisbeach here. There's a lovely big depot here, so we can buy our Metroliners here. One, I shall send 2 out from here. So how many passengers on that one? 5. Bugger all money in that, I'm afraid. So you're going straight to depot. Where's the other 2? You and you. And you've got no passengers worth speaking of on board either, so we'll send you 2 straight out. Okay. Right, now that's those 2. So if I put you on the express line, there you go. Now where can I get the 3rd train? I'm not sure if I need 3 trains. I'm going to put 3 trains on there anyway, just to see, because the journey time is still, actually it's not too bad. Well, let's see how it works with 2 trains. For now, we'll put a 3rd one on. Sorry, I have all this thinking and stuff. Right, so I need to, oh yes, I've got the, what have I done with the train? I've taken it out of view. Right, let's get up there. Hang on, let's just get, I am there. Right, is he coming out yet? He should be coming out. Oh, there he is, train 35. Splendid. It's very much an American Amtrak or Pennsylvania line. I can't remember what it was described as. It's certainly not European. So there he goes, and hopefully he'll be travelling faster and losing less money than the old 125s. Right, we're about to turn the year over. Oh, ah, yes, indeed. And here we can see. Right, I'm going to keep track of these two vehicles. Do they both need replacing? What's number 11? But the main thing, this train isn't terribly useful to me. It's expensive and doesn't carry too many people. But these buses, again, another mod. I will deploy those. Oh, there's number 11. So do we need to replace those? What's that? That's a bus, right? Yes, the new buses. There is actually one of those buses. If I quickly look at that, see these are really old buses that are. Look at that, 1951, and we're in 1989 now. Okay, this bus here is wonderful because it goes quite fast, 56 miles an hour. Which is, I think, very nearly the fastest speed of bus we've got. But the beauty of it is it's been somewhat underpriced in terms of the running costs. So it's only 15k a year, as opposed to the typical 40 or 50. Now, actually, this double-decker here is only 30k. Well, that's I might use. Right. So what I'm going to be doing is replacing my in-town services, I think, with this cheap bus. It says it's designed to go long distance, but we're not going to use it for that. And I might use, if I've got any longer routes, use that bus. But you'll see that in the next episode. So let's just wrap up. I will deal with those later. So where's our train? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Sorry. Oh, you're not in the I picked the wrong one. There you go. Train 34. So I will sign off this particular episode. Now, hopefully, that reworking of the track there around Guisborough will enable this express. I really wanted to see fast trains running fast on there and delivering money. We'll see if that particular route will ever recover to profit. Actually, it's never been in profit, and brings at least reduces my losses on that. So that'd be nice. So we'll see that one heading off down to Banbury, and that's it from me for today. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, do leave us a like, and of course comments, suggestions, criticisms even. I'm sure I'm doing a few things rather bizarrely and inexpertly, so by all means leave us a comment, and if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to see more videos coming. And just a warning, I do have Transport Fever, which is the sequel to this game, pre-ordered, and that is expected to delivery date of the 8th of November, I think it is. So in a few weeks time, I hope to be doing my first video. I don't know if it'll be a review, a preview, or a proper let's play of Transport Fever. And this series will come to an end or a conclusion at some point soonish as well, so I can concentrate on the new game. But anyway, until then, from me, Ajaxpost, thank you so much for your company in this episode, and I'll see you next time. So bye bye for now.